What's going on, everybody? Today we're here live for the next 4 hours inside of Etheria Restart. No, we are not just playing the game. No, we have a massive event going on. You could take a peek at that right here. It's the Global Invitational Tournament that's going to be going on. We're going to be spectating, viewing, and really enjoying all of the battles that are going on with this event. As you can see right now, the event does not begin for another 40 or so minutes. So what I'm going to be doing is diving into my game, playing a little bit of Etheria Restart with all of you, letting you guys see what the game is all about and why I enjoy playing this turn-based strategy fantasy anime game. But as I mentioned, for the next 40 minutes or so, we're going to be laid back and chilling. Now, need to let you guys know this stream has been sponsored by Etheria Restart, and at any point in time, if you want to download the game, scan this QR code or my link in the description, and it will get you the game for free, and it gives you 10 additional pulls. Additionally, on top of that, we're drinking ourselves some gamer subs here today, guys. Take a look at the flavor we got right here. Come on now. It's guacamole gamer fart. Really, it's strawberry lime and quite delicious and also quite fitting to me having gone to the movies yesterday and watched the new Jurassic Park movie. So buckle up, boys. We got a big, long stream ahead. What's up, Osama? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. So what I love about this is we can do a lot of the farming that we do auto. We don't need to sit here and auto farm stuff or farm stuff manually. It's nice to be able to utilize the auto farm feature, which you saw right there. We actually lost. I told you that we don't win all of them. I'm winning about 3/4 of the matches on this this difficulty right here, and I'll show you what the difficulty is in just a little bit once we get done with this final match. This is the final battle of this this auto sequence, our 10 battles. And let me know, guys, have you been keeping up with the guides and stuff that myself and Hermes have been putting out on the channel? Hermes, definitely the expert on things, and I am gaining my expertise as time goes on. There we go. There's our victory right there. Beautiful. All right, so notice what we were farming right here. Let's take a look. I want to take a look at a couple of things here. First of all, let's take a look at for those of you that don't know what Etheria Restart is, it's basically a JRPG. As you can see, we're in the Japanese, style. The graphics, everything looks very Japanese and awesome. This is actually the first JRPG that I really got into. Now, I've gotten into many turn-based strategy games over the years, but this is the first one that I've gotten that's been a JRPG. For those of you that don't know, I have 4 YouTube channels: Echo Gaming Diablo, Echo Raid, and Echo Etheria Restart. So 4 different channels where we upload nearly daily on all of them. We almost got this Terramatan just about to go down right here. There's a victory for us. How are we looking on our time too? Not right now, I can't friend you, buddy. Later though. There's 1,000 people already waiting for this stream. 1,000 people. You don't know how you feel about the whole season reset? I don't like it. I mean, I put that video out just basically calling out how I don't like that feature in that game. I'm sure they will, Doom Overlord. I'm sure they will. They're a great company. What would what would we, so we just got the question, what would we rate Etheria Restart? A 1 out of a 1 out of 10, 1 to 10? If we're rating it in turn-based strategy, I think it's all the way at the top. This is one of the best turn-based strategy games that I've ever played for many reasons. Of course, it's not perfect. None of them are. But I'd rate Etheria Restart an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, I think it's freaking good, man. Playing some Etheria Restart right now. We have the Global Invitational Tournament happening in 13 seconds. This is the best in the world. You're taking it to the fight. Turn-based strategy. Guys, if you haven't tried out the game, we got a QR code, link in the description. It's all right there for you. What's Eric? How you doing, man? Perfect timing, dude. Perfect timing. This thing is about to start. Here we go. Let's get into it.
128 players played in the online qualifiers. We narrowed it down to 8 players that played live here from the quarterfinals in Shanghai, China. Today, only 2 players remain, but only one can take home the lion's share of the $30,000 prize pool here at the EWS
30K, baby.
Global Invitational. Let's send it over to our casters to kick off today with
This is Etheria Restart, turn-based strategy JRPG. Eric Onehive, good old friend of mine from the
Yes, here we
Supercell
are, the
days.
EWS 2025
Oh, check
Global
this out.
Invitationals Grand
In
Finals.
chatting, man.
Scoundrel, joined by Vulcan.
Scoundrel,
Maybe
sorry, not in
it's not
chatting.
his first day casting.
And
it's his
Vulcan.
second, and we've
Wow.
got a match coming up. Keka versus Han, best of 5 Grand Finals, $15,000 on the line for first. It is a big deal today.
Definitely, and a huge one. Like I said, in yesterday's matches, the two highlights were these two players. We had Keka kick it off with some really out-of-the-box thinking, running those full control comps, really carried by that O-ball with his stripping and also control, allowing him to enable the rest of his control characters. And then on the other
Link
side,
is
we
right
had
here,
Han.
buddy.
Now, we did hear Han have massive respect for Keka in his post-match interview, talking
Thank
about
you,
how
Eric.
Keka was helping him with his teams and stuff like that. And we have also heard from Keka that he didn't really want to play against that other side Revelation players. So Keka just kind of, trying to...
These guys'
matchup at the
battle
end,
is
but both great players
just
with
insane.
great
Yeah, the QR code's
So
on the
the
screen right now.
highlights from
Here, I'll give you a better
yesterday
look at
is
it.
that rather annoying team comp that Keka brought to the table, full control, quite easily dealt with Mugen. We always find it funny, Mugen clicked about 2 buttons in his battle. And then
Wow.
also Keka bringing something different as well. He was able to play a bit more of that Revelation style versus...
It's turn-based,
Even
yep,
though he
just like
doesn't
Raid, Eric,
out-
just like
outmatch
Raid,
other
but it's,
Revelation players, he still was able to take the win versus Depor.
Yeah, definitely.
just like
and
Raid,
that's the great thing
but
as well. He does
JRPG.
have 2 toolkits.
A lot
in
of
his
quality of
arsenal,
life stuff.
with that control, and then also the Revelation. So, keen
Yo,
to see
thanks
what he
so
brings
much,
out in this one against Han.
so much,
I'm
dude.
Assuming we'll see more of that.
I don't
as
make any
well.
Clash content anymore. I cover a lot more Moko, though, now on the main channel.
Definitely keen to see what they're cooking up here.
And Han on the
Yo, what's up, Morningstar? How you doing, bro?
very impressive. And
It does look like Final Fantasy with
using
PvP.
Boyan
A little bit.
Ultimate advantage. She
Little bit,
really
man.
turned around these matches on her head.
Yeah, I definitely think he's a fan favorite because often when you think of these games, you think speed wins and that's about it. But he just showed you can use some good strategy.
Turn-based,
and
yep.
really come out with the
That's
win
right.
using out-of-the-box thinking once again.
Yeah, and he was able to bring very good anti-revelation comps to the table. He kind of said, "I prepared very."
So we're basically doing a watch party of this tournament that's
So
going on here
excited.
today.
I loved that about Han. He was so emotional and so excited. I mean, on the other side of the coin, Keka was very calm. Very
Scoundrel
collected,
and
but
Vulcan are the
showed
casters at the
emotions
event.
coming through, and he just said, "Hey, I'm really just happy to get to the final."
They're basically just highlighting now
He
what
knows he's
happened
got a tough
yesterday.
chance against Keka, but Han undersold himself the entire day and still won through strategy and picks and bans.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Keka's going to sell himself as the underdog every time. We learned that yesterday. But I think
First
he's got a
prize,
good table.
15K,
We'll have a look.
7K for
Yesterday,
second, third and
6
fourth get
matches,
4.
4 quarterfinals and 2
I wouldn't mind
semifinals,
that.
And now we have that one.
It's 1v1, Sandy. 1v1 with
Obviously,
teams of 4.
$15,000 prize on the line for first, but even if you come second, you are still taking away $7,000 of the prize pool. So
You never played this one, Eric?
Money for both of these guys getting to the finals. Keka beating out.
Yeah, this one is sponsored through AMG.
Etheria
Etheria Restart sponsored the channel for this one.
For the tournament.
I have another channel called Echo Etheria Restart where I bring on an expert and we talk Etheria Restart guides and all that kind of
That will be our
stuff.
first match of the day. After that is a legendary challenge. Now, I don't even know what the legendary challenge is, so you
I
guys
wanna
are
see
probably going
this.
to be as surprised as I am when we see that pop up on screen. And at the very end of the day, we are going to have our team Nico Nana versus Team
Gotcha
Doki
Smack.
Doki, our influencer show match. Gotcha Smack, Mr. Poke, YDCB, Limalu, Seishizo, and James Mer. They're all going up head to head in a
That's
special
gonna be fun.
rules match.
Yeah.
And so we know there's a
Crazy
very
that some of them
fast
don't
turn
have
side of Keka, so
the
you kind of feel like you
animus
have to back
strong
it.
enough.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. If you
I don't think
have
so,
a unit
Captain. I think it's
and
just
a
a little
strong
bit of
unit,
a
and we know that
downfall
it's
right now. I don't think
super
it's
fast for
falling
Keka,
off, though.
So it's just the safe pre-ban for him.
at the
going
notes
into
he's got
every
right
match
there.
here. It's one of those unfortunate ones because if he had a Doki Doki, he'd probably have her built in some sort of sense and then be able to counterpick it. But, it's going to probably end up having to be his safe pre-ban as we move forward into this one.
Yeah, and we are now heading into that draft, the first of this best of 5 grand finals.
Best of
between these
5,
two
baby. Let's
amazing
go.
players. As Matt said, 128 players were in this running. 2 of them now stand on the stage, Keka and Han, both from 2 of the biggest.
They're lucky I
represented
didn't come and
guilds.
participate,
It is
right?
going to be the Doki Doki from Han,
I
and it will
cracked
be
myself
the Tiamat from Keka. It could be revelation here for Keka.
Yeah, I believe Keka was on a Revelation Heinrich, so he's got some big damage. We do know that Han does have that Ling Low on Lighthouse with the immunity, which could be an option for him. But he does also have that Hoyan. But the problem with the Hoyan is that Messiah in the protected pick. If he thinks he has something to deal with that, maybe he does
Holden.
bring the Hoyan in there. So
I like the Messiah in that
he's
pick
got the
and the
sustain,
Lily.
he's got
I
the
think that
Viper for
Kecker has the better
protection.
team
He
right
does have
now.
a bunch of control on his team. Cooldown reduction. We have the heal blocks as well on the skill 2 from Heinrich that are going to come out. and I think it's just going to be too much. There's plenty of debuffs on there, and, you know, trying to cleanse, you're not going to do it, and then we're going to go ahead and get the kill.
There we go. It was a very easy pull there for Keka. I don't actually think Han to return as well.
Keka dominated right there.
Too strong, but as you saw,
holy cow,
Keka's just got some very fast characters on this, and actually, as you said, you can't ban them all. And I do think that Doki Doki ban is going to somewhat
some crazy speed
Han in this match. I mean, Keka's just got too many threats.
Oh, Keka being super sly on that one, taking the Lily, which we know is fast, but then shutting down Han's idea by taking the Hoyan. Great insight there from Keka.
Yeah, really, really big play.
He just tore that out.
I know that he relies on Hoyan as kind of like the anti-revelation part of his comp. I'm going to take it. It means that he will not be able to grab it, and he's now gone to his second pick phase here. Han does not look happy.
He did not look happy on that one. He had the big head shake, and honestly, that's just great play by Keka, and that's how many mind games are in this pick ban phase, because Keka just steals your option.
I feel like you need to take Tsukiyomi if you're Han here, because if you now let Tsukiyomi through as well, that's just, again, two massive threats that you're not a Mio back.
Here we go. Let's see how this one goes.
So we saw
Good
that
luck,
really
boys.
fast Mio as well, going straight.
Han's smiling because he's like, how much damage is this guy going to do with this?
Yeah,
look at him. He's
there
just
we
like,
go.
oh,
Big nuke. Oh, that is painful. And now we get the follow-up.
Oh!
Boom! That is massive damage.
Holy cow.
That is a ton, and it is not looking good for Han here. He knows it too, that he's got no damage. There is no way to come back from that. And Keka just
Keka
really
is
showing
going to
his
be hard to
dominance in
beat,
this
man.
match.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy. I mean, and Han was very, upfront with us this morning. He did say, like, I'm going to try, but Keka is the GOAT. Like, Keka is the GOAT of Etheria restart, so this is going to be tough. And it is a very quick turn two from... I mean, this is what you expect to see from very high-tier Revelation players. If they've got the source, they win very quickly.
This is like bang, bang, bang. 5 matches is going to be over in 30 minutes, guys.
The whole way through. Yesterday we had like 5-minute long control games. We had plenty of counterplay in the draft phase. Like, there was so many good games as well in the quarterfinals.
I'm not sure who he's going to
Come
be
on,
for his
Han.
first two. Which
Come
we'll
on
have to
through,
wait and
buddy.
see if he does
denies
counterpick the
Hoyan.
Hoyan.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that is not going to look too great for Han. Also taking that Yelly, just going for all the damage at the start here. So very strong plays. I just don't know what Han is going to pick up next to really deal with this. Is he going to go control? Is he going to try and take some extra damage? We know he is more control-based, but to wait and see these next two picks. But that Hoyan play is so dirty from Keka. Just seizing.
Mia's currently stunned just for the time being.
Oh, she is too.
Yeah, not to worry just yet. He's going to try and... He slumbers the Tsukiyomi, so make sure that most...
Oh, the cleanse comes in. The cleanse does come in from the Doki Doki, and it gets the kills up. That's the issue that we have there.
Okay, we can take away turn meter here, so we can maybe try and get Obel ahead, but I don't think he's got his stun up because he used the Codex on his skill 2.
Oh, he does cut up though, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to put that dot over onto the Hoyan. It's not going to be quite enough. We do have the boost available for us as well. Veronica coming in next.
We are going to move up.
There she goes, the cleanse coming out once again. That Doki Doki is such a threat in these longer games, especially against control comps. She just kind of shuts
Are they
down
going to come back with that Doki?
It's big stuff, but he hasn't got the ultimate available, so he's just got his
I think-
S1. Not going to do a huge amount of damage.
I
just
think
yet.
he
He's
may.
not stacked up any of the passives, so that attack boost not coming through just
Look at
yet
Han,
for
he's so
Hoyan.
nervous
And
right
even though
now.
we've had those heals, their stills looking pretty decently low. That Hoyan is not very healthy at this stage. We do have the skill 3 available once again to go ahead and steal and spread. Honestly, the survival that has been coming through from Han has been really good. Those shields have really helped him survive, and he's actually staying super healthy into the game without any healers on his team. So definitely having to think through, and this is like the most strategic match we've had so far. As you can see, he's got 6 seconds on the clock, and he still hasn't decided what he wants to do on this last one. Who is he targeting?
I think he just goes for the steal, as you can see.
Yep, onto the Hoyan, getting her really low, goes for the basic, and
It's
gets...
so close.
I didn't. So
Oh
she's
my God.
asleep.
She's
Unfortunately,
still
missing
up.
that. We really need to hit this. If we attack the Hoyan, we need a freeze. And we do get the freeze. We do get the freeze. That is so good on the basic attack. That was a risk there, but he took it, and it managed to come through.
For those of you that don't know, Mio has got a very low percentage chance to get a freeze on her S1.
Wow.
It's not a consistent thing at all, so it was a big risk.
The Obel has the skill too as well to convert that buff into a dot as well.
Oh, this is big. This is really big.
And there goes
for
the
it.
Hoyan.
Oh boy, Hoyan
And
down.
coming back big in game 3 here.
And
actually
there's the
just-
recede.
he
Well
just
done.
concedes it out.
Han.
Han gets a game back. Honestly, I was not expecting
Let's
that. I
go,
was really
dude.
thinking that Keka was dominant from the start, but he
That's
switches up that
nice.
bounce
I like
strategy
seeing a
from
little
Messiah.
competition
You can see
here.
he's talking
It's not
to him
over yet.
These guys are good friends, and they were joking back and forth. But that was incredibly well
That's
played.
awesome.
What a game!
And super respectful from Keka there, not to drag it out the whole time without any damage. He knew that it was done after that. And
Yo, thanks so
really
much,
well
Alex. I
played by
appreciate
Han.
you, bro.
Great work adjusting. We saw
No
those
worries,
first two
dude.
matches.
No
So I thought it
worries,
was going to
man.
be a clean sweep done quick,
Yeah.
and we weren't going to get any excitement. But there we go, Han coming
All
in
right,
with a
that
really
was
great match.
that was a
I
cool
am
battle
so
today
pleased
for an
that
additional
everybody
10. So it's a good time to try it
And the
out.
big
Of
thing
course,
they
you're
did there
nothing.
was that Yelly ban.
Why
because
not
the Yelly
try,
was
right?
way too much of a threat to deal with, and putting him so that
All right, so we're gonna be
Keka
going
only
into
had the
round
one single
4.
target
It's-
damage dealer, and you know
it's,
I've got so much
2 to
control that
1.
can counter this character, and I just have to focus in on this one strategy. And if I get that one character down, I win the game.
Lily gets
Just
to move
gotta-
again.
just gotta go
Since
for the underdog,
We haven't
right?
even seen the Yelly get the option to move just yet. Going to use the follow-up attack. That's already taking
That
Holden
is
down super
big
low.
damage from a basic, and now we have the revelation.
You can
and-
see Han smiling.
Yeah, Han's not liking this. It's not looking great. It's just
Oh,
a matter
boy.
of who he
Kecker-
targets, but there is going to
Kecker
be
got
at least
that
2 dead
dominance
units,
back.
possibly 3 at the end of this attack.
Oh,
Oh, we just survived
Look
through
at
that.
the
The 2
life
lighthouses
left.
do manage to pop. We
Barely
get the
any.
revenge. I thought we were going to see 2 dead.
Aaron, I think it's the sensible option to really go in on the Valyrian because you just want to make sure that any kind of sustain gets taken off the board. You don't want another prevent death coming through.
Kecker gonna be able to finish this one out?
It's a decent chunk, but honestly the damage from the revenge is pretty strong.
It's very strong, and we are
Ooh.
getting some really solid damage there in, and that's why you don't really want to focus down that Holden at the moment, because his revenge has hit so hard, and he is built quite well for damage. So
Oh, this.
you know, Holden working wonders
This
here.
Lily.
He can chip away one and then another. He's actually looking in a pretty decent position.
Look at the
And that Holden
coming back
also
here from Han.
having access to the Artisan,
Wow.
so that Holden shields, if he can survive through to an Artisan shield, he could actually sustain through this.
And also just remember, there is still the revive available from Valyrian, so she just used her S3 again. So-
The prevent death, yeah,
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
the prevent death, not the revive, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And there comes the big shield. Look how big that shield is from the
huge.
Artisan.
Wow.
He's going to be able
Oh,
to go
he
ahead
takes
and
down
Oh my
knock
God.
out that Lily. This is actually big. And there it goes. We are going to a 5th game. Keka sees it.
Oh, this
Really?
is what Han was so good at in the previous few days.
Oh my
He
God,
really
bro.
He was down and out into game 3, but 2 games on
That's
the trot.
crazy, Osama.
Incredible.
So it
When
went
you get those
2
big
for
items,
Kecker.
you're Kecker now. He's going to
Then
have to lock
2
in
for
on this
Han.
final match. We are going all
Now
the
we're going
way
to one
the
more
5th
match.
game here
Oh
in this
my
grand
God.
finals. I think had you tuned in on the first 2 games, you'd have thought this is over, this is done. But Han brings it back.
What's
The
up, bro? How you
lucky
doing, man?
Underdog.
Nice to
Worked
see you
his
here.
way through. No one thought he was capable of it, but now he's here in the 5th game of the grand finals, going into draft. That Messiah ban has
Crazy.
served him well. I am not expecting that to change. I'm interested to see whether
Yeah, that Messiah ban.
Yeah, definitely. And same bands, that team at
So good
staying
for him.
banned. But yes, I was worried we were going to have a non-event and it was just going to be a clean sweep. But Han has completely turned things around. And we did see
Wow.
those lighthouses come in as well. So
It's
he
going
is very
spicy, is
defensive,
right,
but
Osama.
That play in
That's
the last
right,
game,
bro.
that Holden, very, very fast picks. The Yelly is locked in. Now, do we see that Valyrian pick again? Because we know it's a threat. We do see the Sanya.
Sanya.
Okay, so no Valerian in there to protect those
I
deaths, but
forgot.
Let's see how this one
We
pans
just got
out.
10
Now, the
pulls. I
bans
forget
do
what the
come
code
in,
was.
so
They gave it
Keka
to us
losing the
earlier.
overall, and we are seeing the Hoyen ban as well. So we see that Lily move first. We've got the whole team moving first. Is this going to be another clean sweep? We've got the attack buff on that Yelly when she does move, and this is going to be that
Is
massive
Han gonna
revelation
come
damage.
through from down
Now, if she doesn't kill the
0-0-2?
Ling Luo, we're in trouble, but I think we're going to be targeting the Ling Luo, go for the kill, and we do hit one.
I think that was on. Oh, he
We
targeted
missed.
the Holden.
Yes.
And we do have the availability of the Sanya revive if he wants it
Uh-oh.
as well. So everyone pretty healthy at this point in time. That is a good little win for Keka, but that's the revelation used, and that's going to get revived on this turn.
The problem is we got so much cooldown reduction on this team. We have the Lily that's going to reduce cooldowns.
Yeah.
We have the Doki Doki that's going to reduce cooldowns. So even if we get that revive out, it's just going to rinse and repeat and go again. And that is the issue because we see
What
Lily
up?
moving next. Lily obviously going to use that skill 3, reduce the cooldowns for that Yelly, and Yelly's going to swing again. So do we hold on to that revive for the next game? having to think about this one. Not sure what he wants to do. Does go for the skill 2. Is he reviving or he's putting on the Sanya, trying to increase that max HP, survive better into this next attack, which we know is going to be coming in this one. We do see the CD increase on the Sanya as well, so it's going to be a long time before that revive can come out. We have the Revelation proccing again. Now this is the point that we have to see what happens. Now probably going to be going onto the Ling Luo with the follow-up.
Oh, that's huge!
And was targeting the Ling Luo with the follow-up. So that Ling Luo down, but I think this is what Han was planning for with that skill 3 on Sanya herself. Now he just wants to cycle through, hopefully get back around to that revive. But I think
can't remember the code now, dude.
We have on the Doki Doki, it's not going to be enough.
They gave it to us earlier on in the stream.
We've seen on Messiah previously, really strong to reduce that damage.
I know you need the
but
time.
Yelly's skill 3 is going to cleanse
Who
her
remembers
debuffs,
it?
meaning that
Was it
attack rate is not
EWS
gonna
or
have
something like
enough
that,
effect.
2025?
We do see the boost, and we are still on 2 turns left.
Something like
cooldown.
that.
But that big damage, raw damage coming out. Only 2 hits, not getting the final hit. We are going to cleanse that defense break. We are going to get the heals. It is looking very dangerous, though, here in this next attack, because that Yelly could quite easily hit 3 attacks and just delete that Sanya and make it the game over.
And the whole team is going to take yet another
Here it goes.
turn.
1. Oh, yeah, this could only be 1 on the follow-up, but here is the actual attack, Revelation, and that is going to be it. Han's
it right
smiling.
here.
He sees it happening. He's applauding his opponent, and that is going to be a massive congratulations to Keka. Just surviving with that Amber. He's dragging the game out with that Amber, but that is game over, and that is going to be it to Keka. He's going to let him play through it and actually take the win. How many can we hit? That's 2. That's 3.
That's 4.
And unfortunately into that Amber, which is not going to give him any damage. Han making him work for this final kill as well until the Viper takes the kill.
Anyway, it looks like it's down.
There it is.
It is going to be Keka.
Keka comes in with the win,
the
bro.
entire grand final. He doesn't even, he's chilling.
And Keka in his standard aura,
Also,
just staying
Hoyan
calm, not even
did not
worried
play
about it.
with
We can't even get a
sustainers or at
smile
least
out of the
one.
man, can we? There we go. Well done, Keka. And well
We
done,
must play
Han.
with
Those first
aggressive
2
team
matches
supports
were so
for
dominant
others'
by
damage
Keka.
deals.
But coming back with a Han was
It's
fantastic.
EWS
Going all the way into game
2025.
5.
I was almost questioning myself.
the
That was
code.
crazy. He looks so chill, but it does look like Matt's ready on stage to chat to our winner. We're going to hand it over to them. Congratulations, Keka.
Congratulations, Keka. You are the EWS 2025 World Champion. Please come and join me on the stage. And everyone, please give a round of applause for Keka, your World Champion.
Let's go, Keka.
Now, Keka, coming into the grand finals, you were undefeated, not dropping a single game. That went all the way to game 5.
This is cool, man. I love esports, dude. I know sometimes like esports aren't as crazy as they had been in the past, but it really is awesome. $15,000. That's some serious bread. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and again, I need to thank Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video and urge all of you, if you haven't tried the game, now is a great time. I get you 10 free summons with my link in the description or my QR code that you had seen on the screen. All right, that is it, fellas. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe for anything relating to Etheria Restart. And as always, appreciate all of you.